What's up guys, welcome to a special Geometry Dash video where we will continue our level creating series. Now last time we made our first test, that's also how I called the level, and it's a very short level. You know, the gameplay is pretty basic, the level design is kind of all over the place, but we played around with like color changing, with placing objects and jump orbs and all that, some design here and there, but it's super short. As you can see, the beginning, or the ending I should say, is right there. And for this video, I have something kind of different planned. What I want to do, which was also advice that you guys gave me in the comments, if we go to a new level, I will still do the basic, you know, design, like background and the floor and the ground. But for this video, I want to focus on the gameplay. So I'm gonna focus on gameplay as much as I can. I want to get at least like medium length, maybe long length, something like that going. And then in a later video, in a future video, I can focus on the design. Like this is gonna be a layout video, I guess you can say. So like I said, we should start with background and everything. And for this, I want something more, I guess, more Geometry Dash, because the hills and this background is all cool, but I want something like this. I think this is really a Geometry Dash background, if I can put it that way. And then just anything that fits to this background. I guess just this. This is a basic background that looks kind of nice. And yeah, now we can go to the background again. I have something, like I had an idea, maybe just make it just black and then make it like a color as soon as you start, but maybe that's too annoying for the beginning, because the music that I want to use is something very specific. I want to go with electrodynamics because I love that song and I think it's really cool to try to time gameplay to that song. And if we, for example, take a look now, it kind of immediately starts, it seems like. It's like badam, badabam, and that's it. And I think you guys told me that these yellow lines, that's where I should place stuff. So you have the beat here. So here, for example, you can jump, then you can jump here, then here. Every yellow line is an opportunity for you to play something that is synced to the music. But okay, let's go back to the background. And just for the beginning, let's start with something maybe orange or green. That's kind of what electrodynamics is all about. But since it has electro in the name, let's go with something more yellow. Maybe like that, a little bit darker. But I don't think it needs to be like too dark. If I make it dark, yeah, I think it should be kind of light and bright. There we go. That should be enough for now. And then the ground should follow the same idea, I think. Or maybe we can make this one green. Maybe green and yellow, or maybe red and yellow. I definitely want something that looks nice. That is, I mean, I guess you could do that. Actually, you definitely can, but it seems so basic, so empty. I do want this nice floor design, because that's basically free design, right? We're focusing on gameplay, but if I focus on the floor, we already have the minimum of design. So let's just go for something green and maybe make it pretty dark green. That is electrodynamics, actually. I think that is pretty electrodynamics looking. I don't want to just copy it, but I think it works. And okay, that's all right. And now we just need to make ground 2. Does it even have anything? No. Okay, there's no ground 2 for this ground, so that one doesn't matter. And I think, was that everything? I mean, we want to start with the cube. We want to start with just medium speed. And that's it, isn't it? A font, I guess we can do that. I'm just gonna take just this one. I think this looks nice. And okay, we're actually done. Now we can start with the actual building. So for the beginning, I don't think we need anything fancy like a shake effect. I'm not gonna do that like we did in the previous video for level creating. So let's keep it simple. Let's just go for the first obstacle, which should be around the first, not the first speed, because then you have no chance to react to it. So let's look at this again. Okay. So I think the beginning should be slow, and then maybe you want to jump here, maybe even between the level sync, and then you want to actually sync it to the level, because it's gonna be like, yeah, I think you can jump here. I'm just gonna try this. This is like gonna be a little test. If I just add a saw, I guess that works. I'm also gonna try to move around. You guys told me I can move around with WASD, and I can also rotate with Q and E. A lot of nice shortcuts. Those are gonna make it a whole lot. What was that? easier to design a level. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use the keyboard as much as I can. So if I have it like right here, you should definitely be able to jump over that. How is it gonna work? That works! Look! I think I can like edit and move it a little bit more to the right. And then you jump immediately, like as soon as you get there, it should work. That's just good. I'm gonna keep it like that. And then we can, you know, I'm always wondering, should I still focus a little bit on design? For example, what if I put this design right there? Just a little bit over the saw blade. Is it gonna look much better? Since it's not really any effort, maybe it looks better. I think I'm gonna keep it here for now. Or maybe... You know what? I'm not gonna mess around with any design. Like I said, can I delete this? Yeah, there we go. Not gonna mess around with design. This should be all about gameplay. And if you jump over there, that works for the first action of the level. Maybe we want... Do we want to do anything? I don't think we want to like immediately throw jump orbs and the gravity switches or portals even at the player. So I'm just gonna keep... and stick to my saw blades. Maybe add some more saw blades. You're gonna jump here. And then as you can see, there's some beats here. There are 3 beats. Maybe just add a saw blade here. So it's kind of similar to that first saw blade, where you again have to just jump over. It's not synced too well. Is there any way I can do it? Maybe I just want the player to wait a little bit longer. But I definitely want something here. That's kind of annoying. What if I just add a little spike? What if I just add a single spike? How would that work? I mean, that isn't really sync. I don't think that's good enough. I have to remove that again. So I'm going to focus on that saw blade here. And I'm really going to try to... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much perfect, right? It's nothing super good. But this is really good sync for the beginning. And... But I don't want the player to just start. You know, that's kind of hard. I think the beginning is a pretty hard thing because the first impression is everything when it comes to levels. And I really want to speed it up too. I don't want to just take like an hour for half a minute, but maybe you need that. Maybe you need that if you start level creating. So what I want to do now, what I want to try is maybe get the player into a better mood. Maybe if I put one here. This isn't really design, right? For me, this doesn't count as design. My question is, what if I rotate it now? Oh, that's awesome! I can rotate it and it stays rotated. That is so good. That is actually so important. What if I make it kind of like a roof here? I put a roof here. And what that's gonna allow me to do is just... Okay, that's dumb. I think that's bad. That doesn't look good. But yeah, I definitely want a little roof to make it at least look different. I don't really count this as pure design. It is design, but we can still make it affect gameplay. And as long as it affects gameplay, I'm gonna keep it in this video. What I could try out are those typical things that you see in some levels. No, I need to rotate it again. Oh, I can just do it like that, right? I think if I put a yellow jump pad here, what's gonna happen is the player is gonna fail. So that's something I can do. If you jump here, and then in between the level sync maybe, does that work? So you have to jump over it, and it's still gonna be a sync. And maybe right there, I want to force the player to jump right there. Let's just take a look at it. Okay, that's not synced well. I definitely want to move this one, maybe right there, and then move this one maybe here. What if I jump there? I mean, I guess that works, but it's kind of too slow. I also want to make the player go up and down all the time and not just stay in like one line. That's gonna be boring real quick. Also, what I have to definitely change is make it just look better right there, because the player is gonna see that it's unfinished. We don't want that, so I'm gonna add this here, then rotate that. Thank you, by the way, for the rotating tip. That is one of the best tips, I think, just because it makes it go so much faster. And that should be the right one to fill this in with. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't need anything else. We just need to fill it in a little bit. Is there any way I can... I think I can just do it, yeah. It doesn't lag behind, so I can go a little bit faster like that. And let's just, for completion's sake, fill everything in, and that's it. Now, let's think more about this. How can I get this to time right. I think what I'm gonna do, like last time, I'm gonna play it and just jump, which also means I have to get rid of these two. I need to jump when I think the player should jump. That was terrible. Maybe that. Maybe just 2 right there. I think that works. So I want to jump here, which forces the player to jump at that point. And then they're just gonna jump, and they should jump right there again. Maybe 3, but I think 2 is super fine for now, I think. I don't want to just spam jump pads. Alright. And then there something should start there. I think that might look good. What if I add a block there? You know, you come to a new area. Does it work like that, though? Or does that look bad? I need to try this for a little bit. Can the player even jump up there? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna do it like... Can I do this? Or does this look ugly? I think it's actually gonna work. Because, yeah, it's like an edge, so it doesn't look too bad. I want the player to be on a new platform. And then I can do this right there. And then just add these filler blocks. Literally filler blocks. And then, I want some real gameplay. What if I guess here, the saw blades are good for the ground. And then here, I just wanna go back to normal spike gameplay. So I need to do this again. Damn it, I can't even jump over the freaking saw blade. There we go. Those are 2 good jumps. So I know I want to jump here. So I'm just gonna add 2 spikes there, I think. Then maybe if I add a spike there. Which also means I need to actually move this. And then delete these 2. And then just add 1 here. And add 1 there. And then I can go back to the spikes because I want to add a spike here. And then add a lot of spikes there. Kind of to make the player force the player to do something differently. And I guess I can also... Oh, that's good. Ah, wait a minute. The music goes a little crazy there. So what if I do a lot of gravity switches? Is this gonna work? That's gonna be interesting. If I, yeah, put one right there, then the player should go maybe to here. And then make the player drop down to safety around there. Let's try that. Hey, that actually works. I'm actually happy with that. That works. Now, of course, what we need to do, we need to make sure that the player fails if they miss the jump orb. What I can also do is put an exclamation point here. Because that's in a way still gameplay. That's not just pure design. It should be required to tell the player, hey, watch out. There's danger here. You will have to use a jump orb. I guess that's a good position for that. And then that's always a question. What is better? What looks better? Add just a wall, like right here? Or maybe add just flying or floating saw blades? I really don't know. I think I'm gonna go with some spikes and saw blades. But I only want 1. I think that should work, I hope. What I can also try are those chains. Is this gonna work if I put it under? Okay, it is under. That's great. Does this already look good enough? Should I maybe add multiple of these? And then it's gonna look okay? Because I think if I have it like this, no one is gonna actually fall through the cracks. And then I can just add more of these chains. Like right here. Perfect. And right here. Okay, you can see it, but you can hide it at the same time. You can definitely hide it. Like that. Now it's hidden behind the black area of the saw. And let's take a look. Yeah, see? You kind of die. I don't think you can actually hit the other ones. Can I? That's a question. Can I select multiple? Yeah, I can. And then just put this here. And then select both of these. No, can I unselect? I'm not sure. Okay, I can do it like this. Perfect. And then move these here. Just a little bit closer so it looks better. Okay, so the orange area is kind of where... Maybe we want to add one of those typical up, down transitions, which aren't really, you know, they're an auto gameplay, so they don't really count as pure gameplay. But I think it's gonna work because you're right there, and then you are forced to jump. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. But it's just gonna be a little jump It's just gonna be... does this work? It does. It definitely works. You can make like a single platform like that. And how should I go about doing this now? Because there should be... let's just take another look. Alright, so this is definitely gonna be a fast gameplay. Maybe even a ship gameplay when we get to the green line there. And here, I think I can just add... a double platform, right? So I'm gonna delete this one, and I'm gonna put it all the way to there. You should, like, jump. Yeah. Oh, I have an idea. I actually have an idea right now. You are supposed to jump, like so. Just jump up and down the entire way. And then at this point, I want to add an orange one. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna kill you. You're just gonna jump, like, into a ship portal. And it's gonna be a pretty intense shake, like, transition to the next part. Okay, we actually do die. I didn't expect that. So, do we just have to delete this one and then move this one spot here? And then it should work, right? Maybe I can also do it here. I also have a little idea. This is a portal which is almost never used, which means I don't even know what the portal is. I think this one. What if I add this right there? Can I rotate this? Can I, like... How slow can I rotate it? Is there any... wait, there should be, right? Rotate. Wait, let me... ah, there it goes. Rotate. Perfect. I want to rotate it like this. So it's even an indicator, which kind of tells you go up. I think that works. I think that definitely works. And then just put it right there. So let's take a look. Doesn't this work? I hope. Maybe it only doesn't work because it's the preview. Let's save and play for a bit. Hey, that actually works. Okay. 64%. There we go. That was bad. That was my bad. But yeah, I'm starting to appreciate this level. I still think I need to change something for the beginning. Maybe just shakes. Maybe just effects like that. And those are gonna be enough. But that's really difficult. Like I said, the beginning has to look the best. Pretty much. Alright. Let's see. Maybe this works. If I go to the jump pads... and I like the yellow line here. What if I add it to right there? And then that should work, right? If I add one and rotate it and add it to the top. Is this gonna work? Okay, it kills you, but I think it only kills you because it's too far away from each other. No, it doesn't. That's weird. Doesn't that work? Or does it... ah, it might... yeah. I think I know how it works. I think it has to be... what it has to be is a gravity switch, maybe? Maybe exactly like we did, like, later in the video, in the level. Let's see how this is gonna work. Right there. Come on. Bam and bam. The X is kind of annoying, but I guess it has to be here for a while. And then maybe, you know, the player could jump over and, you know, destroy the level sync. We don't want that. So maybe tell the player, you know, you really should use this. It's gonna help you. Because otherwise, they're gonna die, aren't they? Maybe you can jump over that, but I'm not sure I can even make it like this to be even more evil. I don't know. I guess you can do that. Can you even... just a question, does this look good? You know, is this extra design or does this look kind of weird? I guess I can... what I can try is put it into... a layer, maybe? I don't want to mess around too much with layers. Let's just check this out if it even works. Okay, it almost works. Wait, it doesn't matter. I'm dumb. Because now I'm gravity switched, so I can put this right there. I can put it wherever I want it, and it's gonna work. And that works! I think the level, the sync is a little bit off, so I need to, you know, wait, move everything a little bit to the left. But this works. This definitely works. Yeah, and then you need to jump. Okay. I'm getting there, you know? At first, I have to admit, I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But right now, I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel more confident in my creativity and in my ideas. I think this still works. There's nothing too wrong with this entire section. I might add a little jump pad right there, just to make it a little bit easier. And now we should start here. Perfect. So let's try it out. Okay, that's a dumb start position, but it works. That doesn't seem like very good sync. Hang on. Oh god. Yeah, it's definitely not sync. I need to make it longer, I think. I'm not sure. What if I just move this maybe, yeah, like that, those many blocks, and then add 2 here. It's not going to be too bad here. Still works. I just have a random like design idea. It's like the same idea, making or forcing the player to use my design, right? Because if it's like that, the player will want to use my design. And that's really what you want the player to feel like. Maybe put this more into the middle. Put this in the middle. Is this gonna work? No. We want it like that. Perfect. And then like that. That should work like that. It even maybe looks better. I think it looks better at least. But we saw that it's not fast enough, kinda. Since it's not fast enough, what if I just simply make it a little bit faster, you know? At the same point where you have this, you kinda tell the player, now it's gonna go into this portal. What if I do it like this? Is it gonna work? Oh! Oh! That was so lucky! Like, I didn't plan for this exactly to happen, but this works. This actually works. I do want... Maybe I want the player to do one more bounce if they're here. Okay, don't rotate it. Just one bounce and that's it. No, I want like 2 bounces. I think I have to extend the whole thing. I have to extend it because I want like bam, 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 bam. And then the player should directly fall onto the big jump pad. So I should be able to just move everything. Ah, that is so good. I'm actually really liking this entire editor right now. It is very easy to use once you know a few tricks. And is that gonna work? 1, 2. All right, I need to also move this one. I forgot this one. But there we go. That's already it. No problem. I just have to place one there. And now, let's try it. Please work. It works. I think we could do it better here, but I do want the player to get into a ship at exactly this point. And then we can make a pretty fast ship. Or should it stay that fast? Because it's already fast. But yeah, I think we're gonna keep it with that. Now, what I definitely still want to do, even though that's not gameplay, the color is so important for the level that I'm gonna try this again. I think we had to do like background. And then what's the background gonna be? It's ship. And the background is yellow in this level, right? So maybe something more orange. I think that works. Something just a little bit more orange, kind of like that. And then maybe a little bit redder to make it look more intimidating. I think that works. Let's just try it out and see. Whoop. Yeah, that definitely works. It is more intimidating, I think. Can I? That's a question. Can I add another color and like edit this? And then turn it to the ground? That's gonna work? Is that really that cool? And then maybe make the ground yellow. Wait. Now it's white. That actually doesn't look half bad. But the question is, why is it white? Ah, right, because of this. Okay, I get it. Let's just make a yellowish orange, kind of like that. I think that works. I'm not fully sure. Maybe I want to swap the colors, make the background orange and the ground red. Or maybe like that. The only thing that I don't like too much is that the ground is a little bit too crazy red. So maybe make it more like this. I think this works. But what should I change? Is it this? I think it's this. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think this looks good enough. And now how did this work? If I go to the ship, I want this, right? Yeah, I want a ticket. So you are kind of inside of this area. And then let's make it better than last time in the first video we did about level creating, the ship part really wasn't all that great. We want the player, maybe we just want the player, first of all, we will force the player to fly. That's, I think, the most basic way to do it. Force the player to fly, and then... I mean, yeah, we definitely want it here too, because the player should not be able to just hold down jump at the same time and not just be able to hold nothing or do nothing and survive. So this is alright. I think the player is definitely gonna be forced into the ship, and if not, I mean, they're gonna be killed by the spikes anyway, so it's not that bad. I guess we can add a few more spikes here to make it look a little bit more intimidating. Look like, you know, make it look like you really have... It's kind of close, it's getting close here. But other than that, I think it works. And I think we can check it out in the real save and play attempt. There we are! And we're flying through, and we can do anything now. We can just add more spikes, we can add more obstacles, maybe a coin. There's so much to do. I think I want at least one shake effect, just for the beginning of the ship part. Strength, maybe make it 2. There we go, like that. And duration, I think that's just gonna be enough for now. And now, let's think about this. Let's think about what is fun ship gameplay. I think we can also make it, you know, hard. We don't have to hold back too much, but I also don't want to go crazy. And last time, I did this weird... I think I made one block, you know? One block like that. And then just added multiple spikes, which is very basic, but I think it works. I think it just works like that. It also doesn't look too bad. And then we can just add a lot of these. I do want this right there. And then just bam, 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 and bam. Is this gonna work? We could... Oh, should I? I mean, this is like a perfect point. Where is the coin? Oh, it's actually there. So basically everything in this, everything important is in this category. So we can just add the coin there. Might be a little bit crazy, but I think it's definitely possible. Or should I put it directly in between the spikes? Or is that a little bit annoying? I'm not sure. I think a better placement is here. It works. Okay, it's not too bad. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think it's okay. And then we can be evil. We can... like, make it seem like you got the coin, but the coin actually makes the next part even harder, because we will just add something like that. We will add a lot of spikes there, down there, and I think that's possible if you, like, get the coin and drop down. It seems close, but it should work. And you definitely need to be forced to go down. Wait a minute. Okay, I guess it still works. Does this look bad if I now add a lot of blocks? If I add a block right there, I'm not sure if that looks good. Because if you have it like this, and then you rotate that, and you just add one more block. Okay, honestly, it's not too bad, I think. Because what I'm thinking is, I kind of want to just make a new area down there, where you have to semi-straight fly. It's not really difficult. I hope it's not too difficult. But yeah, if I don't add anything, of course, it's not going to be too difficult. But I do want to add something. I just have to make sure that it's not going to be anything crazy. So let's quickly, there we go. I still need to get a little bit, wait a minute, this is all bad, all bad. Remove this one, add this block, add this block, there we go. And then just add these ones. And I think I still have to fill it in, because otherwise you could see that it's not filled in. But I think this is okay, since you can't see past that point. It's gonna look like we see it right now. I think that works. And then, that's a question. I really want to add more inside of here. Like, for example, one spike. But I really don't want to make it get too crazy. I'm just gonna try it. Like, try at least one time. If I adjust everything perfectly, that's actually okay. You see, as soon as I understand these shortcuts with the keyboard, it doesn't go that slow anymore. And then, is this gonna look good? It actually might even count as some design. Let's just take a look. It's obviously... okay, that's a problem. It's not straight. Like, it's not symmetrical like that. That's not good. Wait a minute. There we go. Does this look better? I think I just have to remove those two spikes, and then it's gonna work. Then you have to, like, fly up. It's gonna work, it's not gonna be too bad, and it also doesn't look too ugly with the spikes. I just noticed something. I have to move everything to around here, because this yellow line is actually really helpful. It's where the music goes a little like woo woo woo. I guess I can kind of show this. You see? And I think that's good sync for this entire segment, where I kind of force the player to straight fly, which means I might even be able... Oh, no, that was wrong. I just want, like, this little thing here. There we go. Just remove that. I guess that still works. And then just add spikes. And I think that's gonna be good enough. Together with the level sync, it should be just good enough to have it like this. What I can also try... Yeah, I can add these spikes right there. And that's actually gonna look good. Maybe even make it like that. Or is that gonna be too obvious? I think that's too obvious. I don't think I need to do exactly that. So there we go. And I still want to add something here though. Because if we take a look at the level sync now. Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? It starts here? But if I play... It starts here. Okay, wait, now I'm confused. Which one is the right one? Okay, now I need to save and play because that's important. Okay, it seems like that line... Oh, I always make the same mistake. Is actually wrong? Wait, so what if I once again move it here? That's the right way to do it? It's kind of weird now because I guess I have to always play. And then you can go, which means I might even make it even more difficult since I can't just move everything down. That should work. Yeah, that should definitely work. And now I can add more block design right there. There's one, and there is one. And then, of course, fill everything else like that. Perfect. And, I mean, it's okay. I think the ship part for the beginning is okay. And then here, I think I'm already gonna switch back to something different, to any platform. Like right there. Bam. That's where I want to once again switch. So I think I can add a wall. Wait, is it gonna be a wall? Is it gonna be a wall? If I add... No, if I add this one... Make it a wall like that, maybe. And then maybe I just add a random saw blade, like we know from the beginning. We like doing that, just right there. So it kind of looks a little bit better, I guess. And then I want to try this now real quick. And yeah, as soon as you get there, something should change. And I think right there, that's good sync, where you can transform. Let's try something new. Maybe a UFO. Or maybe a mini. Or a UFO. I think a UFO might be more, like, ambitious right now. I don't think we've ever used a UFO before, or did we? I don't think so, at least in level creating here in this series. So if I do it here, we should be... maybe instead of mini or UFO, how about a mini UFO? What I can also try is scale that portal down. Just... because a mini portal is scaled down, I think that kind of works to make it more obvious, like that it is a mini portal. Maybe put this one right there, or maybe over top. I'm not sure what looks better. I think this one should be like that, and this one should be there. Does that look good? I think that works. And then you fly through, you are a UFO, and then there should be something that, like, forces you to jump. I think that's okay. Maybe one of those typical... left-right spikes, so you have to jump through. And then we can make UFO gameplay, which I don't want too similar to the ship, though, so that might be a problem. Level creating is taking surprisingly long, so I'm not sure how much more I'm gonna do. But for the beginning, or for the ending, I mean, I might try something which might be weird. Does this work like that? I'm not sure if that's ugly. It might be ugly. Like, let's try it like here. And then what if I just fill it? I think I need... yeah. I think I need a line right there, maybe. Let's just try this. What if I remove this one? There we go. And then add a line. Does this suddenly look better? I think it does. I think that's gonna work. I think it's okay. So I'm just gonna try it. But the problem is now it's black here. So maybe not. Maybe I have to remove this after all. Maybe instead of making a literal staircase like that, I just want to make pillars. Because right now you're a UFO. And the first thing I want you to do is maybe go up a little bit. So I can just add a block here. And then use these ones. I think these are the perfect ones. Which go all the way down? Or should I add... Whoa, no, that was wrong. I'm sorry. Little jump scare. What the heck? No, should I add a block there or one of these? That is really difficult. Because this kind of looks ugly there. I think it is definitely better if I just add the normal lines also here. I think just that just looks better because it looks fuller. It looks like an actual obstacle like that. And I don't even need the spikes there. It's already okay that way. But what I do want is I want to make sure that the player has to kind of go there. No, that's the wrong one. Go like there and actually go in between. There we go. And then just add it up. I'm not sure about the blue line now. I actually have to test this real quick. Because here, you have the line. And you still have the line. How can I get rid of the line? How can I... Because there's the blue line, and it's for the full level, but I don't want that. Is there any way where I can say, hang on, I don't want the line anymore? Because if I tick it here, the line is just gonna be here, but I need to remove the line. But it's not too important right now. I can just continue my Flappy Bird gameplay. I guess that's pretty much it. I don't want to have this for too long, because like I said, it is just basic UFO gameplay. But I think for now, I've been really recording for a long time, which is surprising. But it does seem much more than the previous level. We only focused on gameplay, a little bit of design here and there, but just... In general, I think it looks alright. It looks fuller than anything I've created so far. So for the finale, this is not going to be the finished level. I think I'm going to make more episodes where I continue the gameplay. Because as you can see, apparently gameplay takes a very, very long time. But now, let's check out the level. Darn it. I died at 60. I have to leave this in. I made myself die at 69%. I just want to, like, have this for all eternity. This is a fact. I just did that. GG. Alright, finally. That actually took quite a lot of time, even after the last cut, to get everything done. That coin got a little bit pretty crazy and too difficult at times, but that still worked out. Now we have the awesome electrodynamics playing in the background, and that was the level. For now, I'm actually happy with the gameplay. There still obviously are some problems that I have to like fix here and there, but for now, that's gonna be it. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video, and until next time, take care.